Welcome back, adventurers, to the 7th edition of our Rapid Fire. It is me, your lovely tech man, Nick. I am joined by my co host, the ever affluent and always super busy Chili.
Hey, what's up? This is the first time we're actually hosting together. It only took us 7 weeks.
Yeah, it didn't take that long. It's not that
Not
bad.
at
Don't worry about it.
all.
So we are starting right here at 4 o'clock with week 7 of this, and you know what? We are just gonna jump right in. Let's reload this and see what we've got going on. So all of the games have been matched already, so we are gonna get started here. Who do you want to see today? So we've got a
You know,
bunch of people that have, they've been coming in a lot of times. So we've got Astro Kid, we got a Wee Wee, Tet Totem, let's see, Skypru last week, Adratat,
yes,
Rinku as always.
I actually want to see AVO Yakes. He's a German player,
Yeah.
I believe, that I'm really interested in. He reached out saying he's going to try a new deck. Just one thing, I cannot seem to see the stream yet on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so just not sure if it's me or if it just hasn't gone live. No, it has gone live. I just had to click a different button, but I can see it now. Fantastic.
Okay,
Yeah,
just making sure.
it's good.
Let's
We are
see.
good, but I'd love to see Yakes if we can.
Let's see.
Let's see if
Yep,
he's
and I
already
think that
started.
they've
He
started
is
their game.
table 5.
Oh, not yet. It's gonna take a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Go back.
Yeah, so normally when this happens, so it'll be table 5. You might have to click
There we
refresh. I did
go.
see that they'd started. There we go.
All right,
Now,
cool. Let's
Now, what I
see.
love is he's using Nevenka, and I'm excited to see Nevenka because I really like the whole Nevenka build.
All right, let's see if
And
we can.
Tasia,
Let me do this. Let me do my little moving as needed, and we will hit this transition. There we go.
and
So,
actually I was wrong. Yakes is from the Netherlands. For some reason, I thought he was from Germany. He's good friends with Mark or the Bravos Hatter.
oh, cool.
And
Nice.
and you know what? I should have gotten that right because Mark is also from the Netherlands.
All
So
right.
there you go.
Okay, so not gonna lie, Taya versus Nevenka, not necessarily the best matchup that you want. We're seeing a
It
single
depends
event from each side, though.
what you're looking for, right?
I mean, that's true.
You, so I'll say this: Drakena getting the extra boost and another boost at noon is going to be great for them. But if they don't get out their removal, I guess protection, they're going to get into a little bit of trouble. But we will see. Scipio's also looking forward to seeing what they end up doing.
That's
And
entirely
this is
true.
probably the best card to come out on day 2, anchoring an aloe vera, basically giving them some level of card advantage. So 2 straight anchors coming out and a lot of strong presence there already from Scipio on Tasia. Do you have a preference in terms of who you think has the better chance of winning here?
Do you ugh, if I'm gonna be honest, you might see a lot of annoying anchoring from Taya.
Yeah, I would say that would always be the case.
Yeah. So let's see here. We've got a Daedalus coming up on house. We've got. I didn't even see what they rolled. What did they roll? Rolled a 2. So unfortunately, it's only getting a boost, which not the worst. Um, you're seeing a
Yes.
tie on the hero side, but you're not seeing anything on companion. So let's
Yeah.
let's remain cautious because I have seen Nevenka do some really wacky stuff, but I'm not overly optimistic.
Well, let's see. I look that Will o' the Wisp is already looking very dangerous. The fact that they can, if they are in water, which only the right hand side is, um, if it's played on that side, they're still going to be behind. So potentially not
Ooh,
the greatest thing to do.
you're
But we
I want to make a bet. Do you want to bet that Muna Druid's about to get sacked so that it can anchor the aloe vera?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Is there any other reason to have the Munadurite if you're not going to look to re-anchor your
Wow,
aloe
look at
vera?
that. It's
But
almost like I knew it was going to happen.
yeah, but the problem happens is if there's any removal, then that Moona Druid is lost.
Yeah.
So 2 cards are currently anchored,
Ugh.
making it very difficult. It may just become a 1-for-1
It's gonna be a
again,
5.
but that means
Oh,
just a
not even
single one.
close. Not even
So,
close.
but on the positive side, it does allow Martingale to get the boost. It would have been great to get the double boost, but it does depend on whether or not Tasia has another card in hand that they can use, and it is a great
Yep.
card, basically boosting the Ogun, boosting both the plants that are in play. Now it looks very difficult for uh, for Nevenka to do much here. So
Well,
even with a single boost does not really help in getting
yeah.
any progression.
Well, it does get the
Sorry,
progression
that's true.
on
So
the hero
they do
side,
get the
yeah.
progression. So it's going to be another 1-for-1. But the problem is that troublesome aloe vera is still in play. Tough. And
Oh.
hello there to Freeloader who's joined us on
Oh, what's
the
up,
YouTube
Freeloader? How's it
cast.
going? Yeah, this is not looking pretty. This is about what I expect from Taya, if I'm going to be 100% honest.
Hey, and this is without having the tree out. So they're still
That's
doing really
true.
strong with it. Once the tree comes out, if it does come out, it makes it even more difficult. Now, Nevenka does have a little bit of removal. Depends if they which ones they use, but it's usually conditional. So,
Oof.
we will see what they end up playing if they do have any removal at all.
Let's see. Not let's finish this game at least first before I make any comments. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's
Again,
only
you
they're
never
only
know.
ahead by one, so you never know. Look,
Yeah.
with Nevenka does have the ability of choosing when they end
Oh,
up getting that boost.
that's not
It's
good.
another a double Ogun potentially coming out. This will be
That's not great.
insane.
Let's see.
Well,
Martingale.
once again, there is potential removal. Unfortunately, the Will o' the Wisp means does not help you right now. Being able, if they end up deciding to play it, just because your opponent is not in water, so you don't get the benefit of blocking them. And on
Oh
the other side,
no.
we are getting a Requiem. Wow.
Oh, that's just
Okay.
pain. That is I fun
And
fact, that's how I lost my last Ooh, wait a minute. This can wait.
we've got a
Santa
unique Santa
Claus,
Claus.
5 from hand, 5 from reserve, 0, 5, 5. I'm the only character in my expedition. Starting with you. Each player may immediately play a card with hand cost 3 or less for free when you roll a dice, or when you roll one or more dice, draw a card.
And not only that, are going to be able to draw a card. They were able to play out X marks the spot. As I said, if there is any removal, it is really great. And they get a chance to ready a mana orb at the same time if the X is higher than the hand cost of the target.
See, and that's really good because it's any card. It's not character. It's not. It's like it's any card.
Mm-hmm.
You may play a card with hand cost 3 or less. That's not bad. That's actually a pretty solid unique.
So it's more than likely going to be a 1-for-1. We're just waiting to see what Scipio ends up doing with their free turn, or at least a 3-cost reduction on what they end up playing. The problem is do they want to waste the Ogun if they don't think they can win on one side? They are actually choosing to play a unique Lara Cloth Dancer at dusk. Each character controlled by target player gains fleeting. So really wanting to make sure that Santa Claus cannot be played out again to draw more cards beyond the one they will get once they trigger Nevenka.
Now, that being okay, yeah, never mind. They passed. I was gonna say this might be a little different, considering how we're gonna see if it's gonna get anchored. No, it's not gonna get anchored,
It'd be
unfortunately.
amazing if they were able to get it anchored, but it won't. But they do have the card draw, and now they're having some card advantage that wasn't there before. And look what they're going to do. They're looking to roll another
Ooh,
dice to get an additional roll with Silent Night. Really well played.
nice.
And
That
sleeping their character, making so basically that while they don't progress and Muna double progresses, they're going to get the advantages of more cards in hand. Very interesting play, choosing to forego an expedition gain to get more draws. So
I'm not gonna lie though,
let's see what we've got here.
having this Santa Claus is
Makes a very different game,
It's going
huh?
to be a very, very different game from now on because that card advantage is probably about to be going up here in a second.
Yeah, the only thing they've got to watch out for is they do have to find ways of removing um, any of the anchored characters that they get. So
Mm-hmm.
if the tree comes out now, they're going to very much struggle because you'll always expect Muna or Tasia to actually win one side because they're just going to load on one side.
Yeah, look at
And
that. One for a boost and for a card draw. Not bad at all.
yeah, it's a fantastic unique that they've got there. Martingale as well, so to make sure that you don't get the unlucky one. Let's see what's going to get played. Oh, and
Ooh,
deciding to play
Bumblebee.
the Bumblebee. I know. And not the rare one, so it won't get anchored later on. And we are seeing once again the removal. X marks the spot, going to get rid of Aloe Vera and basically put it into the third position of the opponent's of Scipio's deck. And looky what we're going to have here, potentially going to become a 2-0 back for Nevenka and getting additional cards beyond what they've already gotten. You know they're going to get another card. So basically 2 cards drawn last turn, 2 cards drawn this turn. If they're able to play out the Daedalus, there'll be another card drawn again. So potentially 3 cards this turn. Oh, look at this Sap Duende
Oh.
coming out. Wow. Zap Duende coming out, basically so they can get the card draw. But I do expect that Nevenka, if they end up playing Daedalus, they will still be able to progress and potentially, and actually will be able to block out their opponent if Daedalus is played into the companion side.
Well, not necessarily because they're moving forward on Forest. That's their weak stat right now. Because you've got
Yes, absolutely. But if you play out Daedalus on the right hand side, you
oh,
can
and
give a
against the
character a
boost.
boost.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Choosing not to.
Ooh.
Oh,
Again, I
choosing
think it's going
once
for the
again
card
getting the
advantage.
absolutely looking to draw as much as possible before the Santa Claus leaves. Oh, and another card draw. This is ridiculous. So he did give me a warning that this will be a fun deck to watch, and I am absolutely loving it. Anchoring their Santa Claus for even more card draw. This is fabulous. I am having a
That's
blast. And for
Santa
those that are
Claus.
playing, I will make sure I am going to send a message to all those that are
Oops.
participating on this tournament to make sure that they get their adventure pass as well.
Sorry, friends. There we go. Now you can see everybody clearly again.
That's great, huh?
That Santa Claus is doing some work. Holy cow. Let's see. Can you play? Oh, yep. And it's from reserve, too. So I think we're about to start seeing a lot more cards in hand for that Lyra player. Yep.
So just let I know this is. I
Okay.
love it when people can come up with some fantastic decks. Um, so it is great.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, let's check
So
this
what do you think?
out.
Have you changed
Ooh.
your mind?
No, this is going real great. Okay, Category Mage Dancer, 2 from hand, 2 from reserve, 0/1/1. When you roll 1 or more dice, target character gains a boost.
Mm.
And on play, roll a die on a 4+, draw a card on a 1 through 3 resupply.
It's ridiculous. So he's already got 7 cards in hand, looking to get many, many more. I do believe this may end up becoming game over, as you're seeing from Tasia. No matter what they do, they don't have any cards left in hand to be able to do much.
This is going to be
And once,
really close.
a
Oh, what's
6,
he anchoring?
of course, you're going to anchor the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Why would you not?
Well, I mean, whenever you roll 1 or more dice, target character gains a boost.
The card draw is great. Now, very, very interesting, very different build, which is really fun to see. Oh, and what do we get here? The
Oh.
Wayfarer? Are they looking to play more cards for free? Interesting, because this is the
Oh.
amount of times that they roll the dice. This is going to be rough. Oh, and I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't have the stream on Twitch. The stream is on YouTube, and also you can find it on our Discord site. So that is part of the AQZ Discord. The link is in there for those that well, everyone here found it because it is available. I am actually going to put in the tournament chat the event. Let me just make sure that did I put the wrong event in, making sure that that goes through. Oh, let's have a
That
look
Santa Claus
for
being on the
today.
field is still
Okay,
all right.
it looks like the tournament link I was given was not the right one. But thankfully, Ajodat, thank you for that. Apparently, the one that was sent was cancelled, and then they opened a new one for today. So
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
use the second one. Good call. Um, I will make note of that as well. Was cancelled. Sorry about that. Making those little amendments on here. It is going to be fun. I do think this is going to be a great little tournament today. Not only that, and we are coming down to the last day, but this is the crazy part is they're even.
Yeah,
They are even, but
this
from a
card is going to
perspective of
determine it. This last card
yeah,
from
I just don't
Scipio.
see it being with a single one stat coming out rough, very much rough. I'm surprised though for Scipio that he got unlucky with no no tree, so therefore things could be removed, and we saw
No
the
tree. I
third
don't think I
removal
saw a
coming.
single. Oh no, we saw the cloth dancer.
We did, yeah. So rough play.
That was
Congratulations to Make getting
incredible.
the win. I am going to post in the tournament chat. So one other thing I will put onto the tournament chat
Wow.
is the link to today's stream, and we should be able to get people to join us as well.
That was really good.
See, and you were complaining. You were thinking that this wasn't going to be a good one, and look at that.
I didn't say that.
You
I
should,
just get nervous whenever I see Taya.
me too. I think like people talk about Muna not being very strong. I always struggle though. I struggle against them.
Oh, there was a buy. Oh wait,
So
no.
there was there may have been a buy with 31 players if we had a only 30 players, 30 or 31 players show up. So
Yeah,
let's
it's looking like table 15 had a no-show.
oh, that's a bummer.
So, oh, we got a couple no-shows. One, two, zombie is missing? That's surprising. Yeah, we got a
That
couple tables.
come on guys.
Quite a
That's
few
okay. You need
actually.
if you sign up, we need you there. But that's all right. We still have some fun tables to play. We are basically entering round 2 already.
Yeah.
Anyone that you want to see? I had a chance to choose the last table. Who are you thinking right now?
I don't know. I'm trying to see somebody that I've never seen before. I've seen this one. I haven't
Have
seen
you?
this name before. I've never checked Bankai Zen, and I've never seen Strategia. So let's give them a
Let's
second
do
to
that.
get at their table, because that
And that
I've
is
never seen those
table
names.
9. Okay, let's have a look at table 9 as we make our way. They are
Kudazad.
still refreshing, so they have not chosen. In the meantime, though, let's go to table 8 to see one of our good friends, Freeloader, and one of the best players in the world, in my opinion, Lel Wee. Actually,
Uh-oh.
both of them are fantastic players. Oh, and
Uh-oh.
what's happened?
It's looking like a Kojo versus Fen.
Yes, Kojo versus Fen, and of course, our Wee should be using Fen, and that this is actually one of the questions that I have with the way that the tournament structure is made. This is for the World Championship. If El Wee does qualify, or if Freeloader qualifiers, they may not get to play their best deck or what they're known for. That's unfortunate if that's the case, but at the same time, it may balance the game a little bit more. And we are seeing a fantastic lead off by Freeloader, getting the 2-0, already going ahead by two tracks, which is insane already. But never count El Weeby out, never count Fen out. They have the ability of clawing so much back, and if this deck is indeed a festival deck, then you are truly never safe.
That's true. Not gonna
Though I
lie,
don't think
this is not looking like a great time for Elweeby though. But you are right.
Oh,
You are
yeah.
absolutely correct.
So one thing I didn't notice until just now is that see the little sunshine that's right next to the hero? It changes by the phase of the day, and I had never seen that before.
Really?
No, I hadn't. Isn't that
Oh,
funny?
ooh.
And Mighty Jin coming out from
no.
Freeloader, looking to see what is he going to do. And it like when it's played from hand, especially with when you play the Bravos faction, you're really looking for the Mighty Jin to give you the card draw the first time, and then the second time when it's played out as the mana.
That Anansi's gonna come out. We'll wait to see.
Oh, of course.
We're gonna wait for the Anansi to come out, and then we're gonna switch to the other one because this is looking like every other matchup that I've ever seen against the Fen and Kojo.
It's, you know what? It may not be, but it is the Anansi coming out. There's also I was thinking they could have used their Amali to basically draw up. Not only that, look at that. They're also getting the benefit of Magpeng Hoarder. And there's going to be more.
That's insane.
See, there is plenty for them to do.
All right.
Elwiwi is the master of Fen. And now we're even.
All right, here we go. Let's see if they've actually got it started.
So we are heading out. Sorry, Elwiwi and Freeloader. We will be catching you later. Looking forward to seeing the results that you've got. And which table would you like me to go to?
Let's see. We're sitting at table 9. Bankaizen and Strategia.
Bankaizen and Strategia. Now, are we really looking for an Achati against Sigismar? So if I'm playing Sigismar and I'm playing Strategia, good old Brazilian player against who we've got. Bankaizen is in the Philippines. Congratulations. Nice to have you join us here. How do you stop? You've got to stop the card draw. You can already see that in reserve is Sustenance, which is basically allowing him to draw a card and both players to mana up. Yeah. But nobody moved. So he just basically is happy to fall behind as an Achati player. It may become a 2-0 win from our Sigismar player.
Oh, and this is going to be rough. They're both playing on their phones. Or not on phones necessarily, but they're both playing on mobile.
Okay, so maybe that's what's causing a slight delay here. And it looks like once this is played from reserve, the Tiny Jin will be able to give us another mana orb. If I'm Sigismar, I'd be a little worried that the end game may be difficult for me if I do not have the ability of getting some card draw. Once again, we are only in day 1, so it's a 2-1 victory at the moment from our Sigismar player. Strategia is getting the early progression, and once it looks like Strategia might be a fairly new player, given their victory points they have is only at 100.
Yeah.
And Bankaizen has been here for a while, but they could, just be testing a lot, and that's why it's so low. But you never.
That's why my ELO rating's so low.
Oh, that's so
not
funny.
Great.
So
I think I'm sitting at like 114 right now.
Oh, really? I played Jesse a little bit yesterday, face to face, and then I get home and I'm putting the girls down. I normally have to sleep next to them until they fall asleep. And I played a game, and then who would be playing against? Jesse for our final of the 3 of 3. So I ended up winning 2-1 with that win at night. So
good job.
But I think playing against Jesse's hard. He has got a really strong and different kind of build
for
on
Akesha?
his Akesha.
Yeah, his Akesha deck is scary.
I really like it because it's not what I expected. And because I wasn't prepared, I got spagged.
Yeah.
We
I'm
are
telling you, man. Good stuff. All right, let me know what you're thinking about this Achati and Sigis deck.
I honestly feel that if I look at the Sigismar, what's been played so far by Strategia is very much what I normally like the staple cards so far. But we haven't really seen much in the deck. The worry I have, as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, is that Sigismar will run out of cards if they don't have the ability of doing getting card draw. And Achati will absolutely take advantage of that as we go through. And what makes this even more difficult for the next day is Achati will be able to play out the Skadi and exhaust the Ordis Trooper, meaning that Sigismar will have to play even more cards from hand and then potentially have to discard down in their reserve.
Yeah.
I'm worried on that front. Now, if they do have the ability of drawing cards, that will help. If I'm also playing Sigismar, I'm going to keep my removal to more towards the end of day, but play as low to the ground, especially as now we've come into the hunger territory. So if this is an Achati build that uses mana, oh, I can't remember the name of the spell that reduces basically a hunger by one, but it is not the case. We're seeing a unique Tanuki that double sabotages. Really lovely. And we see, interesting, we're going to see Sustenance be played out next.
Wait a minute. I want to take a look at this guy. Sabotage, double sabotage. We love that.
Yeah.
You may put a card from your hand in reserve. If you do, the next card you play this afternoon costs one less. And then when another character joins your expeditions, I gain a boost. That's
really
not
nice.
bad.
It is really nice. I was actually surprised, and I guess what they're looking at, because they decided to go for the double move rather than playing out Sustenance for the draw a card and the mana, purely because the Monolith is now out. So every card that's going to come out from Sigismar will more than likely is going to get the +1. So that also includes every token.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means is that their card advantage isn't going to sorry not card advantage, their mana advantage isn't going to be as strong. So they needed to get that additional side victory. Very interesting to play, and we are going to see a sabotage back. So I'm assuming
Weird.
that Tanuki is going to go.
Yeah, I was about to say weird. I wonder what he's going to sabotage.
This is funny. Really, really good.
Yep. There it goes. Bye-bye, Tanuki. That's beautiful artwork, too. I've never seen that card before.
In the unique? Oh,
No.
it's gorgeous because it is a Kickstarter one, I believe, right?
Oh, I think you might be right.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a Kickstarter Tanuki.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, man. Oh, played the Sustenance.
Really... Yeah, played out the Sustenance.
Nice.
Okay. Jeanne d'Arc coming out, and I would look at this. This Jeanne d'Arc now is so much better purely because of the Monolith, unless Achati has something in their hand that can remove. It looks like they don't yet. Playing Demeter, interesting. It's a question of whether or not, like, it may not. It depends on where it moves the next day.
Well, right.
So because progression occurs before end of day, and it won't be. So it moved into Mountains, who ran the risk and unfortunately did not win, which is what happens. And that's actually a really good thing to teach people about it. So Demeter works because it chooses a condition and when it leaves the field after progression. If the progression has occurred and you're no longer in Mountain, in Forest, unfortunately you lose the card, which is what's happened here.
Yep.
So tough break for him at all. But
I mean, look,
let's see.
All he needs is two moves. And okay, this might not necessarily be the best strategy, right? I'm of the opinion that if you are this far ahead, you just slam one side of the field with as much as you can.
But the thing is, they're not that far ahead. Like, they're only one expedition ahead. And they're one expedition ahead and 2/2/2 down on both your companion side and your hero side. So
this is true.
Pretty difficult. But once again, it's a question of whether or not they're only one mana in terms of power. Now, if the hunger does come out though, then we are going to lose. He's going to lose a lot. Sigismar will be in a bit of trouble, purely from a card advantage perspective, because they're going to lose all six of the cards that are currently in play.
I don't know if he has the hunger this turn.
I'm not sure. Now if they don't and they can play Jean d'Arc, and that would actually help them because they're going to have some more board presence and potentially only be one away. But Bunkaizen is thinking still about what they're going to play. Oh no, plays out the Skadi instead.
Going to exhaust something, maybe? Oh, no, that's
It
only from
only
reserve.
exhausts when it's played from reserve when it's the common there.
Yep.
Yes. So an
Hmm.
interesting play. I do
Interesting.
feel that I would play Jean d'Arc if I can first. Um, yep,
Yep.
playing that out more to ensure that it doesn't get sabotaged for any reason whatsoever, given that gives you the additional 2/2/2 value in each of the expeditions once it leaves.
Oh, that's right, because it is in each of your expeditions. I forgot about that part. Hmm. The problem though is that with the Demeter, it's gonna throw so much resource.
Yeah, it does. Oh,
Ah,
they
that'll
true.
do it.
This is even better. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Getting the lane Hydra.
I don't like the idea that he has a license withdrawal in hand.
You think, well, he might. He absolutely might. But it would be, and it will be a 1-for-1. If no, there's not. Do we have the license withdrawal? Do we have it? You've got to. No, choosing to play
Oh,
the Kokoba, but the Kokoba will also spawn, gets the additional boost, gets the slight increase there with one additional stat in water. And we are now Sigismar. And you know what? They have absolutely made me eat my words in the fact that Sigismar has not had card draw, but they've been able to advance and progress and claw back the loss that they had because of the monolith. What a strong card. And looking at it from a Chartie's perspective, I am surprised there is not a single removal that they've been able to get from their deck. There may not even be a removal at all, assuming they're just going hard out for the victory.
I will say the greatest combo that I could see right now that I wish we could see would be an Arcolano milk into a hunger.
Oh, absolutely. Get the gigantic. But once again, you are at the mercy of license withdrawal
Mm-hmm.
if it's played out. But you know what? That may be a risk you're willing to do. Is if they play out both cards from hand. Sorry, the card. Sorry, if Sigismar plays out his Kokoba, and then plays out one more card from hand, and if you still have enough to be able to play the hunger on the other end, and then you are more than guaranteed the win because the very next day they're going to have no resources. They only have the two cards in hand to play with, and you've got a lot more to play with. So
Yeah, that's definitely true.
now I'd look at it from do they have it? And even
Yeah,
if you
that's true.
do, even if all they have is a license withdrawal, then I would still play it out. And even though you don't advance, they won't advance, but they still won't have any cards in hand. So I would see if I could play out probably the Skadi first. And once again, we are assuming that the hunger is in hand.
That's true. Not every Achati deck is going to play the hunger. A Theseus.
Oh,
Scouting in
playing
a
Theseus.
Theseus.
Now he gets a chance to send return a character to hand. I guess what I would probably do, since you cannot, he's scouting it, so he's just choosing what does he want to give back to hand. Why?
That's
Why? 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 That Kakoba is going to now come out and give you more benefit again. Interesting. Oh
I'm not
boy,
sure
you've
what
got
the
to,
play is here.
unless he's got another hunger and he was just trying to boost his hunger up a lot. I'm a little perplexed, but it doesn't mean look, Bunkaizen knows his deck better than you and I.
That's true.
So
And he knows what's
I
in his deck.
yeah.
I don't know what's in his
So
deck.
it just comes as a little surprise for me in terms of what's been done. And purely the main reason is by bringing a card to hand, you're basically allowing them to play more because he wasn't going to be able to use all the mana.
Yeah.
Now he can play it again, get the mana. Um,
Yeah, I would have put.
So,
I would have sent one of the Ortis recruits back to hand.
well, it wouldn't go to hand; it would just completely
Exactly,
disappear.
that's the point.
Yeah. Now,
Mm.
now they may still have the hunger and play out the hunger, um, but yeah, they're going to leave our Sigismar player with one card in hand. On the other side, though, is you could play the Linnaean Hydra out,
There it
and there
is.
we go. The hunger is coming out. They've chosen. I think they made the wrong call. From my perspective, I would have used the Skadi, um, but now because of this, it the problem that I now see is
He's just going to play the
your
Kokoba on the opposite end.
opposite side and win. Yeah,
Yeah.
rough. And maybe that's all they could do. But at least if they had left the Kokoba out there, it wouldn't come back to hand. And we are
Oh,
seeing
see?
open the
Oh,
gates.
Open the Gates is
Wow.
such a good card.
And we are seeing Sigismar take the win. An unexpected win in my mind. Well played and well done.
Yeah. That was really good. That was very, very close
Yeah.
game.
Wow. And see from the other side, he would have had to play. Yeah, it would have been tough. Tough to win
Yeah.
both sides. Okay,
All right,
and
let's see
there
how
we
many
go.
games are still going.
Well done to Bankai to Strategia getting the win.
Okay, we got table 1 and table 7.
Fantastic. Let's join these ones.
Let's do.
Let's go.
Let's do
You know what?
Adradat.
Ajodat,
Yeah.
Ajodat, the man behind one of the best, I guess, card tracking tools. Oh my word!
No.
Peanut Man. Oh my word, Peanut Man, what have you got?
Oh
And
my
you're getting that
gosh.
like loot. Jeez Louise.
This is
You may when I gain one or more boost, if you control two or more boosted characters, draw a card, and you may put a card from your hand in reserve. If you do, I gain 2 boosts.
Oh
He will more than likely put the card in reserve, get the boost to be able to draw. Jeez. Rough.
Sorry, I didn't mean for my maniacal laughter there.
I know
This
you've got it.
is-
And now something's showing up on screen. If you can see on the right hand side, there you go. We can see now the scoreboard again. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, 23, 18, and 20. That is very much insurpassable. With what's insane to me is the Corgi being a 10-9-9. So getting the benefits whenever anything gets anchored. Jeez Louise, it must have
Double
been anchored for a
spindle.
few days.
This man better hurry up.
Well, Ajodat does have 1 more minute, but if he does go to time, you're absolutely right. If this goes to time, Peanut Man, though he looks like he is ahead, will end up losing. So he has to be very careful, manage this because we have about 1 minute of net time remaining. And Ajodat doing the right thing by letting him know to check the time, get something out, or you will lose even though you are ahead.
Here's the thing.
and
I don't.
that's
What,
good job,
what does he
Ajodat,
have
for
in
that.
hand?
I'm not sure, but he's got to play something or pass.
The man just better hurry up and pass. Guy.
I'm going to say you better play something or time will make you lose. And it would be an unfortunate way to lose. And I love it. I love it when a player, and I don't know if you get a chance to see it, but Ajodat is basically telling him, hey, do something, because if the time clocks you out, it's not Ajodat's fault that you win, that you'll lose.
He probably had to reload it or something.
Oh no, he had a kid that was it.
Oh.
That was in.
I mean, the good news is that at least we know Peanut Man is going to take the win.
Well, if it makes it to time, so they have to. Not only do you have to progress, but you have to then discard down.
Yeah.
And if you don't click the discard down in time, then you will not be able to get the win. So this is, I wish something they changed in BGA, but it's not the current rules that we've got in play.
There we
So
go.
it looks like they have, and yeah, and it looks like after that say, I didn't want to win after that on time. Oh no, no,
Oh, are you kidding me?
oh, hold on.
Oh no, it gave him the win.
It gave him the win. Thank goodness.
Okay.
Thank goodness. Oh
Oh.
man, that would have been insane.
Oh.
Lucky. I'll say that's
So
lucky.
close.
Literally to the last second. We are on round 3. We do have. There's going to be 4 players that are undefeated. I would love to see one of the top 4 rounds.
Yeah, let's.
so we've got-
Rinku,
So-
not in the top.
Oh, Rinku's had a loss? What is going on?
Where is
You've
Rinku?
fallen from grace, Rinku. What is going on there?
Yeah, he lost his last one.
Wow. So he's 1-1.
All right,
We
let's
have
see.
got 8 players that are undefeated. So the top 4 tables would be what we're looking for. Winner of these 4 tables will get themselves a Whispers from the Maze promo pack.
I'm going to look at table 3. And the only reason why I'm going to say that is because the last time I saw Aragorn play is that he had a very, very interesting deck.
No worries. I'm more than happy to follow you there. And these packs will be courtesy of Gamehaven Sandy, who is giving the Adventure Pass today. We are grateful for them and their contribution to the game and to us. And also getting the promo packs for all those that are winners. That have to go undefeated 3-0. So
Oh, no. Pain. Utter pain. Did you see this unique?
let's have a look at it. When I leave the expedition, sabotage. Beautiful.
pretty
That's a
good.
great. That's a nice one. Is that the one you were talking about before from Aragorn?
Yeah.
Getting rid of it. But I'll say this, really smart management of resources by Sigismar, knowing that an Order Spy was played, you did not have to end up playing another one. It became a 1-1. But once again, we're seeing the rematch of a couple of minutes ago with Sigismar against Achadi.
Yeah,
the
that's
question-
surprising. Another Sigismar and a Chadi deck.
Yeah, so the thing that I'd look at here is, does Sigismar have anything in hand that will allow them to basically remove the Order Spy? Unfortunately, the removals that they have require them to have more characters out, so potentially not able to be there. But what they're going to do is opt for the other alternative, which is bring out the Aegis Templar twice, stopping themselves from losing out here. But what we will be able to see is potentially a 2-1 progression from Sigismar if they play out the Aegis Templar on the hero side. And that way they don't get attacked by the Order Spy. Really good, I would say, aversion to the Order Spy sabotage by what they played. So we're getting a 2-1 progression. Really smart played. Daggeron, I like what you just did right there. As a Sigismar player myself, I will absolutely learn from that play.
You know,
What?
the more time that passes, the more I'm like, Aegis Templar is a fine card. I can't remember if it's still in my deck or not.
So, and just while you're thinking about that, so we just got a message from Yakes, who has said that they lost to Daggeron. So Yakes, who we
Ooh.
saw with an amazing deck, lost to Daggeron last round, which means Daggeron would have taken the victory. And if he gets this through, he will get that promo pack. All you've got to do is reach out to me on the Discord. So it's Chili or Cruise or Chills Ride. One of those will find me, and I will get that pack to you.
A little bit of chili.
Ooh. Just a little bit. Oh, interesting here. Monolith Legate being played out, going
That's
to
so
basically say to you,
interesting.
are you going to do the same thing? Oh, and look at this. Achadi had the cards in their hand must have been too expensive, not able to be used or played. Ouch. Not getting
This
anything
is not where you
from
want to
that
be with the
value.
Chadi.
No, not at all. And still with no additional counters on their hero.
0 ramp.
Yeah.
This might be a
With the
very
sabotage
quick
that
game.
happened on the Tiny Gin. Well, it might. Right now, Daggeron has progressed 2 tracks further than their opponent. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, we are going to get potential ramp after this, but is it too little, too late? We will soon find out.
Maybe as a
I always,
fire rabbit.
I struggle. Yeah, I struggle against the Chardy myself when I play Sigismar, but very well managed so far by Daggeron. Could be a fire rabbit, um, but I don't think they're going to have enough in hand. Let's see what's going to happen here, because there could be now.
You
If
might
I
see another
was,
monolith legate come out and just taking
yeah,
the passing.
choosing not to play, because you could have played the monolith legate on the right hand side,
Yeah,
um, forcing them to uh, basically draw. Oh, they're not drawing. They're choosing to ramp, which means there's the potential for a hunger in play, or what's the other card called? Sakurabru, if they can get the.
that's true.
Uh, make it gigantic would be great for them.
You
Still
can't make it
very
gigantic on
difficult.
this turn because the only thing it can
No.
do that is eat me, and I think eat me costs 3, and I think Sakara Brew
Yes.
by itself costs 7.
Yes. And what they've got to do, if they are going to play that line in the future, they have to then wait another day and only hope that Sigismar gets the single progression. And we'll see a unique Kikoba come out. If you control 4 or more characters, Sabotage. Not using it for the Sabotage, but you may put a card from your hand in reserve if you do draw 2 cards. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all.
And then we'll more than likely play that from reserve to get this Sabotage functionality later on. Very, very strong. Kikoba's a
There it
really
is.
strong unique. Wow. Getting rid of so much. But not necessarily getting what they want,
That's true.
given that Sigismar will still be able to play a card
License
out.
withdrawal,
and
calling
the
it
win.
right now.
Ooh, they could. License withdrawal will actually be a good thing for a Chardy, because it leaves Sigismar with just having 2 cards in
Ooh.
hand. Yep. All they needed to do was get a single point, and
Yeah.
you're seeing that come across. Rough. So, this Achadi player, AEG Aragorn, having been undefeated till now, looking like they're in a bit of trouble because Sigismar has now got all of the pressure
All
to
the
be able to
marbles?
put on. Ooh, there you go, all the marbles. Which reminds me of a joke that was Rinku made that said if all of the marbles didn't win Dallas, do you remember this?
Yeah.
And then
Some of the
he's going to
marbles.
be some of the marbles. Yeah, bring a shirt out with some of the marbles.
A few of the marbles.
But I'll say, did you get a chance to talk to him? He's like one of the nicest
I
guys in the
did
world.
not.
All of the marbles, super nice guy.
Ironically enough, I felt like after I played my matches, I felt like I was so busy. After
Yeah, we did a lot. Well, we basically
went
you
to
went on
quarters.
cast straight away.
Yeah.
So I had a chance to talk to a few people. I wish I'd talked to more. There was a lot of people there that I was very impressed with the caliber of humans when we were in Dallas.
Yeah.
And the
Ooh.
friendliness that is there. We are seeing gigantic Kaibara using all their resources
Tough
for an
two.
888. Thing here is there is really nothing that Sigismar has in hand in a traditional deck that will be able to beat Kaibara. You would have to get enough resources on both sides.
Keylon Burst.
Very
Keylon
interesting.
Burst might do it.
Yeah, true, but most people don't run a Keylon Burst. So, and that's what I mean, because the card's not boosted. The removal that most people run, you need to have, in this case, 9 characters out, which you won't. So what they're looking to do is get the cards in reserve that they need.
Yeah.
Especially as by playing the Audis Accountant, that means when it will get a boost when the token comes out, and then they can make a character fall asleep.
He better be
And
real
you may
careful
want
with
to do
that.
Yeah, so unless Achadi has got a sabotage of some kind, the first card that they'll play, or potentially even the second card, will be slept. So I would go for the slow burn in bringing out something very low to the ground to begin with, to enable yourself to be able to win one lane and the other. Because if it's slept, then the next day you have the chance.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, That's still okay. They've got a lot of cards in hand.
That's true.
A
They
lot
might
of
have
cards
another
in
one.
hand. So rough play. This has actually become a very strategic game right now. In playing long, holding off long enough so that the Ordis accountant sleep functionality doesn't happen. And
Ooh.
what do we get here? An enhanced prototype unique. You may spend one counter from a card you've got to
Ready
ready
two
two
mana
mana orbs.
orbs.
And that's when
Nice.
played from anywhere. That's lovely. When my expedition moves forward, you may have me gain fleeting. If you do, put the top card of your deck in your mana zone. So not bad at all. Basically, allowing themselves to be even on the on the mana curve.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. I don't know why.
But they don't have.
I mean, you could see a hunger come out because of the gigantic, but then he'd just sleep the hunger.
Absolutely, that is, and you can see them slow playing it here, playing out the Arcolano
Ooh.
milk. Oh, okay. So
He
basically,
has to
my
play.
character,
I don't know what he can play from because he has
yeah,
to
he won't
save
play the
3
hunger.
for the. He has to save the 3 mana for the. What is that? Orders accountant?
Mm.
Yeah.
The Ordis accountant's going to come out on whichever side it's going to come out at. They're going to win that side. Sigismar will win one side.
Yeah.
It's a
I think we
question
might go to
of,
arena.
yeah, maybe. So Daggeron has to play first. So they will more than likely play a 2-cost card from hand or less so that they can play the Ordis accountant and sleep something. It's a question of what will it be?
Because I wonder what he's going to play for 5. Well, that's not necessarily true.
Oh,
Okay.
playing it out
Yep.
straight
Playing it
away.
now. Yeah.
More than likely choosing to sleep their own character? No, getting the sleep. Okay. So one of the things they may have is they may have removal.
Lernaean Hydra.
If they've got a Linnaean Hydra, that would be great. But I'd be very careful of a removal that costs 2. So you have actually, if you play the Linnaean Hydra, you may be okay because the removal is only a 2-cost that they'd probably be able to play, and they only have 4 characters out. Oh,
Oh.
nice! Going to play the Hunger and get Gigantic to basically get themselves to win on the other side. Keep the Arcolano milk in play. Nice. Very,
That
very
was
smart
pretty
play.
good.
Did not see that coming. I did not see it coming.
Okay, so now we're going to arena.
And we're going to arena with Arcolano milk in play as well as the enhanced prototype. And the
And
Arcolano milk
with a Chadi. I'm
and
not
with
going to
Achadi.
lie. A Chadi in the arena is where he shines the most, I feel like.
Well, yeah, like the further the game goes, Achadi gets better. Now, one thing of note here is that they only have 1 additional mana and the same amount of cards in play, but they are going to be starting with basically 4/3/3 worth of stats higher than Sigismar. And the
It
reason
makes
I'm
me
making it
wonder
one
if.
further down.
Okay, no, never mind. He did mana.
Mm-hmm. So both basically same amount of cards in hand, but starting with a lot more, and Achadi's cards are going to have much more power.
Ooh, Talarian Skater. Scouting
Yeah,
in,
just
giving a
scouting it
boost.
basically. Now, the tough part with that is if there is a removal, then Sigismar is basically taking 2/2/2 off the table.
Yeah.
Actually, potentially 3/3/3 because it will be another target character gains a boost. But they don't. So I do see this as going to be a win by AEG Aragorn. I'm interested to know what the numbers at the
Well,
back end
hold
mean.
on. He might be holding his removal to the end.
He could. He absolutely could.
Ooh. You
You
can
get a
put a
ready
card
and a
from your
mana orb.
reserve as a ready mana orb.
Question of whether you want to. Yes, they do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Getting the boost. Wow. And getting fleeting from the Arcolano milk. Rough one. Tough one.
Yeah, because
Now,
the bad news now is that either way, even with removal at this point, it's kind of a done deal.
Oh,
Ooh, not
amazing.
good. Not good.
Wow. Valamon with
That
gigantic.
sounds like a
Jeez,
Digimon.
please. It sounds like it.
Yep.
And then we do
See,
have
there it
license
is.
withdrawal, and it will get rid of Valamon, I would assume, of all the characters. Yep.
Good call. Great
But
call.
still,
That's not going to be enough, though.
no, unless they're able to. Nope. Unless they had another removal, another license withdrawal, which they don't.
Baba.
Looks like Baba Yaga, when I leave the expedition. Congratulations, though, to AEG
That
Aragon.
was really
That
good.
does take us to the end. We have made it through our 3 rounds.
Well,
Let's
let's see if
see
anybody else is still playing.
if who's still playing. While you're looking at that, I will have a look to
Ooh.
see if we have any undefeated players, and we do, I believe.
Oh, yeah, we got a
already
couple so
in
far.
play. So Black Raven, Sharkstar 7, and AEG Aragorn getting the wins. That's 3. We do have one additional game that's still going in the top, and that is Nareed against Peanut Man.
You
They
want to
are
just hit
still
that game?
progressing.
Yeah, let's just do this.
Yes, the winner of this one will get the promo pack, and of course, every player that has joined us today will get the adventure pass, courtesy of Game Haven. Sam.
I mean, and of A Hero's Guide to Usgartha. You're welcome, everybody, for putting this on.
Head for us. So join us though, since you're listening to us here, please join us also on our podcast. We are more than happy to have you guys join us, interact with us on our socials as well, and we are always happy to take any, how would I call it?
Feedback.
Suggestions and feedback.
Also, remember that there is a poll going on our latest episode that was released Tuesday. That was released on Tuesday. So please go interact with that if you are interested. Please, I'd very much appreciate it. Miratea, and you're seeing you're seeing 2 uniques in reserve.
Yeah, I know.
Snoozer Shroom and a Chiron.
And we have an Occult unique already in play as well.
All right, I'm gonna go the Occult first. So 5 from hand, 5 from reserve, 4/3/5. When I gain 1 or more boosts, if you control 2 or more boosted characters, draw a card. You may put a card from your hand in reserve. If you do, I gain 2 boosts. Well,
so
that'll do it.
2 cards in reserve, yeah.
Yeah. And then up at the top, Snoozer Shroom, 3 from hand, 2 from reserve, 3/2/2. I may pay 1 if you do. You may have target character in the expedition facing me gain a sleep. Not bad. When one of your expedition moves forward due to forest, if you control 2 or more boosted characters, draw a card. Not bad. Chiron, 3 from hand, 2 from reserve, 1/0/1. If you control 2 or more boosted characters, target character gains 2 boosts. Up to 1 target character gains a sleep. Not bad.
Yeah.
Those are some good uniques.
I love uniques.
Weird. It's almost like that's the main point of the game is like really good uniques.
Yeah. Well,
That's not true.
In uniques that give you synergy with what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see.
Also, just as a little side note for everybody listening, if you are listening, Silk Song came out today. In case anybody was interested in that, I was interested. So Silk Song is the sequel to the acclaimed Metroidvania called Hollow Knight.
I'm still lost.
Don't worry about it. It's an indie game that came out in 2017.
Okay.
We've been waiting for this for 8 years. They announced. I'm not gonna lie to you. They announced it and then released it within a week.
Oh, okay.
At least it felt like that, right?
What did you think of the game?
So far, it's very interesting. It plays a little differently from the original, from Hollow Knight, which makes sense. It's a different character. It's a different setting, different mechanics and everything. So far, not bad. I've already beaten 2 bosses.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed it so far. And we are getting down to basically Peanut Man almost getting the win. We're going to see what ends up happening here against Nareed. This is for the promo pack as well. So this mirror match, I've seen more Muno the last week than I've seen basically all of set 3.
Yeah, we're seeing the entire forest.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
This
playing
these are
out.
two very different styles, I feel like.
Very different build. I would say Peanut Man's is much more aggressive. Um, but
Ooh.
there's that threat of the mana reaping that is a rough one to see. So in if what you're going to see from Narid is probably play as low to the ground as possible to basically force Peanut Man when he does want to use it to spend more resources than the card that you've played out to be. But it'll be very difficult because the Lyra Thespian being slept the night before makes it very hard for them to be able to win. And we are
Oh.
seeing
Yep.
Narid basically pass, saying, I don't have the cards to be able to counter with that. And we will have another winner in Peanut Man. Congratulations on
Good
that win.
job. Wow.
And I do believe that then
All
takes us
right.
to the end of round.
Let's see what we
It's been fun
got.
doing this with you. It's been a while since we've been able to cast together, not since Dallas when we did it in person.
Yeah. So let's
And
see
there
here.
is one last game. Rinku's actually playing. I'm not sure how much is left against AJT
Oh yeah. Let's
TD
find out.
Totem.
Let's
So
let's
as
just
we're
pop
going
in. Let's
through,
see what's happening. See how close it is.
see how
Oh.
good, mate. Oh my word! And Rinku playing
Oh, playing
Lindaway,
Lindaway.
getting away. And this is two very strong players in terms of 551 stats against 490. That's really, really strong. And two amazing uniques being played out by
The amount of cards
uh,
in this
Ted
reserve
Totem.
is concerning.
Yeah, with Sigismar. Wow. Getting rid of everything. We are seeing a double progression in this case. Let's see what ends up
Hmm.
happening here. Laying it out.
Something's gonna get asleep.
Alright. Yeah, so so these uniques are basically resupply uniques that we're seeing by Tete de Totem.
Yeah.
Very different. And if it does go to time, sorry, if it does go as it currently stands, okay, it looks like we are going to get. Wow, that is a lot
Ooh,
of
third unique.
resupply. Linda Way is coming out. They're going to which one after you?
It's
There's
gonna
still
sack
potential
the.
here for
Ooh.
for Rinku to get the win. Um,
I don't
unless
know.
they're
They might time out.
ooh, let's see. Yeah, we are basically on time. I'm struggling to count so many. There is so much on there, and you don't normally see from
Ah,
team training.
no.
Rough.
Not good. That's it.
That is the
Ah.
it's Rinku bringing out the good game. One more card coming out, and we
Mm-hmm.
are seeing a double progression from AJT Tete de Totem. Congratulations on the win. Sorry, Rinku. Maybe we gave you the casters bad luck there.
I think it's
Um,
because he's experimenting with decks that he can take. I genuinely think that's the
Potentially,
reason why.
yeah, getting ready um, for Worlds for sure.
Yeah.
But we have come to the end of the tournament. So Black Raven, congratulations. Sharkstar 7, congratulations. Congratulations.
No, I think we're good. Fun fact: I accidentally hit the wrong button, so that was oopsie daisy on me. I don't know if anybody heard any of that. That is all my bad. I apologize for that. But yeah, no, I think we're doing a lot of fun. Um, everybody's getting to see my what browser I use, so this is a lot of fun. Um, no, this is great. Yeah, this is the first time we're doing this together again. It's been so long since I've seen you, Chili.
It has been a few weeks, easy. But I'll be playing for our Tumult this Saturday.
Yes.
So will you? I was.
Yep, I will be there.
Um, I
So
I will be bringing my Sigismar deck. So letting out some deck techs out there.
Ooh.
Let's see if I can get a first win for this season, but can my Sigismar get another Tumult win? We'll see.
Yeah. I think, look, just from a lore perspective, I might just bring a Chadi because I want to kill the hunger.
Okay, yeah, do it. I think that Jesse's going to use what's her name?
Akesha?
Izmir. Ikesha. So,
Ooh, no, I might
all
take
right.
I might bring Izmir then too.
But then you probably want a different faction so you can get the card. Anyway, we should
Yeah,
say
we'll see.
goodbye.
Yeah. Everybody,
We'll say goodbye. Thanks.
thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this. See us next week for edition 8, the 8th edition of this.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, that's the rapid fire. Thank you. And so, yeah, until then, we'll see you in the next one.
Hasta luego.
Ciao.